Hey guys, this is Rich Savage coming to you from the world famous Monster Kid Studios. I promised I'd be back when I got some new MEGO action figures, and they finally arrived. I pre-ordered these a while ago, and I've been waiting and waiting because I wanted to share them with you guys, and finally got them. Now I have the three MEGOs, the new MEGOs here that I want to talk about from the representatives of Hammer Films here. So MEGO's not stopping at the Universal Classic Monsters or monsters in general. They've actually branched out into Hammer, which is so exciting because Hammer's got some really cool characters that I'm sure MEGO's going to have a lot of fun reproducing. But before I get to those guys, I talked about the MEGO Universal Monsters last time here, and I talked about pre-ordering the Mummy. Well, here it is. I finally got the Mummy. Check it out. Boris Karloff as the Mummy. It's fantastic. I love this thing. I mean, it just looks so cool. The face is definitely Karloff. You can see the resemblance there, and it's an amazing sculpt, and the bandages, everything else looks so great. I mean, look at that guy. The packaging is a little weird though, because I mean, obviously being a Monster Kid, being a fan, and just like a lot of you are, you'll notice on the back this Tom Tyler from the Mummy's hand on the back of the packaging, not Boris Karloff. So obviously somebody over at MEGO is not as big a Universal Monsters fan as maybe some of us are, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is an amazing action figure. It looks fantastic, fits in nicely with Frankenstein and the rest of them that we have. So just wanted to show you that. There's my Mummy, finally came. I'm so excited. And here are the Hammer. Well, this one's a little heavy too. Christopher Lee put on a little weight here. But these are the Hammer figures that MEGO's released. The first one was, of course, Dracula from 1958. Christopher Lee as Drac. There he is. I mean, this costume's great. Look at his face. He's got the gray in his hair, the cape, everything. It's just gorgeous. The packaging on the back, nice and blood splattered there. It's just great. It's an amazing looking action figure. Christopher Lee as Dracula. I mean, Hammer. I mean, come on now, right? So you can't have Drac without his arch nemesis, Van Helsing. And this is like my favorite one so far, because it's like they shrunk Peter Cushing. I mean, that's how great it looks. It's amazing. They even put him in with the furry collar coat that he wore in the wintertime so he could chase Drac around. But the two of them together from the first Hammer Dracula film in 1958, look at them. I mean, it's great. They're ready to face off and go at it here. But this is just such a great sculpt of Peter Cushing. I mean, it's just unbelievable what they're doing here. I mean, and the costume is just fantastic. I mean, right out of the films. And of course, on the back, you have Cushing doing battle here with the Vamps. He's got his cross up, doing the best. He's got a little bandage on his head here, so he's a little banged up. But there's Peter Cushing. I mean, is it me, or does everybody miss these guys? I mean, these movies were fantastic. And every time Cushing and Christopher Lee were on screen together, it was just, I mean, you didn't get any better than that. These guys were fantastic. So anyway, those are the two. Get your Peter Cushing now. I pre-ordered this. It took a while to get here, so hopefully you'll be able to find it on store shelves in Walmart or someplace like that. They're really hard to come by in some places. I don't know about your neighborhood or your neck of the woods, but where I live, I mean, I've got to hunt high and low in stores to find these things. So I've just been relying mostly on online stores to get these guys. Here we go. Hammer. More stuff from Hammer, right? The Reptile from 1966 film, The Reptile. Check it out. You know, this is great. This isn't like one of my favorite movies of all time, but when I saw this action figure, I was like, that just looks fantastic. I mean, look at the face on this thing. I mean, it's got the gown on and everything. I mean, it's just so creepy. So, yeah, they came out with the Reptile. I mean, talk about obscure, right? I mean, they gave us this guy. So MEGO's doing a great job with the Hammer films and giving us some, variation, us monster fans, so we can get a little bit of everything here. Now, I pre-ordered some more Planet of the Apes figures. They've been running a deal with Topps where you have to order through Topps, and it's like a limited, so you can only pre-order for like a week. I guess that's to make sure to get the numbers up, or so that they're not producing more than they're selling. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but I had to go on Topps and I had to order Zira and what's his name? Bright Eyes, Charlton Heston. So I had to get that and Zira, and also have Ursus and Caesar showing up sometime soon. So we'll talk about the apes some more when I get those in. But in the meantime, we've got a lot to work with here. So MEGO's still pumping them out. There's more stuff coming out each and every month. But make sure you get your hands on these hammer figures. These things are fantastic. I mean, Peter Cushing alone. I mean, this is just, I can't get over this thing. So that's it. That's it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Hammer Monsters and my new mummy. That's it. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.